We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. It's the home opener of this new season between the Nationals and their rivals from up 95, the Baltimore Orioles. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last.
Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Well, the key to any pitcher, and particularly this guy, is being able to put guys away. And now, why do I say that? He got 2 balls he fouled off previously, and then he gets a single. If he can't put guys away, this is going to be a short outing.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Batting third, the right
Here's Bryce Harper now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0. Out 0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses for ball 4. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting fifth.
So striding in, Daniel Murphy. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide, 2-0.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Nationals nothing. Orioles coming to. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. HR, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the Thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. That misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Hit hard on the ground at first. The second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score.
Leading off for Washington, third baseman number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. Scope has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here's the designated hitter, Adam Lind. High pop-up. Machado just to the left of the mound, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now he gets on top of 1 here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tillman ready with a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Harper has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. The biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters: nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Outside, that's
good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Eaton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it. You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the third frame in this one from Oriole Park.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jason Worth is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He reached on a single in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that fastball's coming high and hot. He was able to fight it off and got the base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Ready now, Dickerson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me. Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Harper
takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
1-1.
And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you got to question the pitch calling here. First of all, you throw a fastball by him, then you come back off speed. All you're doing is speeding up his bat. I don't get it.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped up. Machado calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rendon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. As this is bounced foul. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at bat, Craig Gentry. He went down swinging to start the home first. Ball 1.
Number 3.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
So with one gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and shot foul right at home plate. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Rendon down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Mark.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Stepping in, Adam Lind. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Adam Lind.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lind awaits the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Gentry. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 0-1 pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Castillo gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Striding in, Chris Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Worth is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 10.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in the dangerous Adam Jones. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Looped out toward third. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman will put this one away, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Fielder, Adam Eaton.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Trey Turner, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castillo finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is digging in for his second at bat. Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Wellington Castillo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 home. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Zimmerman battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Digging in to try it again. J.J. Hardy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Popped high in the air. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Gentry. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Softly hit out towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Daniel Murphy started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right in.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Logan Ondrusek comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. In now is Anthony Rendon as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbo on the move, but this will land foul shy of the wall. 1-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Davis has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Washington.
Here's Adam Lynn. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground, and no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Wieters awaits the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
No strike.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
1 in the inning for the Nationals. Here's Manny Machado now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Well hit to right, but foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Adam Jones.
Standing in now, Adam Jones, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. 2 out with the man at first. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Jason Worth. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Now it starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you? I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first. So digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 1-1. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
The batter.
Into the box now,
7.
Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ryan Madsen is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 44, Ryan Madsen.
Here comes the first pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Johnny Giavotella will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop number 2, J.J. Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Cut fastball misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Fry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
34, Bryce Harper.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Ryan Zimmerman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 pitch. Rips this one to first. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his 2nd hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Daniel Murphy will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Oh, he's looking for that double play ball. He got the sinker, got the ball hit on the ground, but it happened to find a hole.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Designated hitter, Adam Lane.
Howie Kendrick will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. In to score, the runner from 3rd. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll have to get out of the way of a slider that runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
In now is Adam Eaton. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Lifted in the air out to left. Jones is under it, and that ends the inning. So they strike. Here's Craig Gentry. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. He went down on strikes last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Mark Trumbo now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Tanner Roark notches his 3rd win of the year. Chris Tillman is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Brian Madsen works 2 full innings in relief.